Hello everyone. For my second video out of 4, since I'm being generous today, the second one I'm going to do is called A Tale of Two Sisters. This film is interesting because the director of this film got inspirations from The Ring. And after this was done, the director who did The Uninvited kind of did the same kind of copy from this. Kind of adapted from this. So if you've seen The Uninvited and you've seen this, you definitely know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go see both of them and you'll see what I'm talking about. But before I go into the movie itself, please like my videos, hit the notification bell so you can see my videos drop first. Subscribe to my channel, which is at History of Buff 2.0. Greatly appreciate it if you do that. And I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers. If you press that button today, it would help me out greatly, and I appreciate it. And if you have friends who like movie reviews and had never heard movies and I'm talking about, this might help a little bit. So it's a win-win situation. Comment down below and all the good stuff. Now, my friends, let's get to A Tale of Two Sisters. This is not the original title, mind you. This is just the English version of the title. I'm going to put the original title in once I'm done recording, so I don't want to say it wrong so people don't beat me up in the corner. So let's get to the movie bunch itself. The director, Kim Ji-woon, I think we got that right, inspired this from The Ring, like I said, like a minute ago. So, he wanted to do something creepy and straight to the... He or she, doesn't matter at this point, wanted to do something a bit different and scary. And after seeing this, it was something I haven't seen in a long time. It was unpredictable, straightforward, and it was a good film to me. I enjoyed it most of the time. So, my friends, let's get into the movie. The how it starts is where one of the sisters was in a mental hospital. She wasn't right in the head. Something traumatized her. I'm not going to say what, because I don't want to spoil the beginning too much. So when she comes back home, the father remarries. And she reunites with her sister. And when she comes home, strange things start to happen. She starts to see things. She starts to experience things, stuff like that. I'm not going to tell point by point, but those things lead to one thing or another. And where it leads to will shock the viewer as it shocked me. If you've seen The Uninvited, you know where this is going. So, basically, the sister that's not mentally well has an issue with the remarrying after losing their mother. And she doesn't like her at all one bit. She just doesn't. And then goes into her closet and she sees something, but she doesn't. And she starts acting strange, starts eating, stuff like that. If I were a parent, I would feel like something's wrong in the process. And don't get me wrong, this father did care to a certain extent, but not as much as he could. Since most parents who want to remarry without asking their kid's permission lead to this type of problem. So, when her condition gets way worse, when her psyche gets way worse when it does, we find out why that's happening. That freak accident reveals something happened. And this is the twist that I never saw coming. Basically, the sister was not there. It was all in her head. The sister died in the process, so she was all alone, talking to her sister in her own head. And when the father saw this, he was, I don't know, not surprised, not well about this. And frankly, after that, those two were never seen again after that. Again, I'm not going point by point. I'm going to points that I find interesting and might intrigue you, the viewer, to watch it yourself and go into more details and find out yourself. So if you liked what I said and from the synopsis, and you like Japanese or Korean horror films, go for it. I definitely enjoyed this most of the time, and I'm glad. Now, this kind of intertwines with The Uninvited a few years later down the line once I do that review. It follows the same premise, same plot, stuff like that. So I'm going to do a review for that soon, and it's going to fall for the same thing. So, my friends, if you have a person in your life that likes horror movies and hasn't seen something like this from an original source, this is a good movie to start from. Then see The Uninvited. If you're a horror fan, and never seen something like this, go see it. If you have seen this, you know what I'm talking about. So, if I wanted to rank this, give it 10 out of 10. Well, it was perfect to me, at the least, because I didn't suspect that ending. Then the plot was straightforward and kind of misguided, so the viewer had to figure out piece by piece. The actors killed it, and everything kind of fell into place. As a horror fan, and for American horror movies and Japanese/Korean horror movies, I feel happy with this one. And I was flabbergasted, and I made the realization that this movie and The Uninvited were connected. Same premise, same everything. So if you've seen The Uninvited and you've never seen this, I urge you to see this, and you know what I'm talking about. That's all I gotta say on that. So, if you haven't seen this, go see it. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't seen The Uninvited, go see that. If you have, you know what I'm talking about. Same thing. But, to make this short and short to the point, if you want to watch a horror movie that you've never seen, see this one. As a recommendation for me, if you don't trust the reviews for amongst itself. That's how I am sometimes. Until I trust YouTubers for it, then I see it for myself, then I judge it. So, as I already got to say on this film, it was unpredictable. The plot was fantastic. Actors killed it. Everything made sense. And made the viewer fill in the pieces themselves. At the end of the day, it was a good film to me, and I greatly enjoyed it. So, that's all I really got to say about this film. So please like this video. Please hit the notification bell so you can see my videos first. Subscribe to my channel, which is at HistoryBuff 2.0. I would greatly appreciate it. It helped me go a long way to reach my goal for 100 subscribers. And if you have people in your life that want to see stuff like this, send them my way. It would help me out. It would help you, the viewer, out to be entertained. which I enjoy doing. And comment down below and share my stuff. Next movie I'm gonna do is called, which is also my favorite, Jeepers Creepers. I'll go into that next in a few minutes. So until then, my friends, stay safe, stay healthy, may God bless you all, and see you in a bit.